middle-aged guy here, and it's been a long time. So just a quick update on what's been going on with me. Started a new job. I'm not going to tell you where I'm working. That's top secret. The money is decent, so it's taking time away from my voiceover work, auditioning that I've been doing. I need to really get buckled down. But starting a new job like this, there's a lot of new things to learn. The hours are crazy right now because I'm still training, and so my shift keeps flopping around from overnight to evenings to morning. So there's really no time for me to get situated, and it just makes it hard to focus on the voiceover. But enough of the excuses. I will be focusing more on the voiceover starting within the next 20 minutes as soon as I run some errands. So what I'm here to talk about, as you know, my friend Ryan and I have a channel, an outdoors channel together called Just Winging It Outdoors. And I'll put the link up somewhere here or something when I get a chance, so you can get caught up with us there. I'd appreciate if y'all went over there and gave that channel a like and subscribe to that channel as well as mine, I should say. But here is the thing. Most of our stuff of last year, I think pre-COVID and during COVID, was fishing. Unfortunately, Ryan had to part ways with his boat. His boat was named Just a Tip. Yep. Yeah. Anyways, so we do some hunting. Unfortunately, every time we go hunting, we get lazy and we don't film. So that brings us to our next thing. What are we going to do this year? It's been COVID's still here, but we've kind of acclimated to it. I guess people in society have in general altogether. So we've decided that, and this year I'll be 50, so I wanted to do something for myself. And initially I started to look for a boat. I went round and round looking for a boat, looking at budgets. The fact of the matter is, this year we're going to focus more on shallow marsh water, skinny water fishing. So looking for a boat that ran that kind of water. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, well, you know, a kayak would do the same. And I've kayak fished before years ago, except that this time I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. So I waffled back and forth, looking at shallow water boats, looking at John boats. At the end of the day, they were all boats. And one thing I don't want to do, because maybe I don't have time for it, or I'm just not into it anymore like that, is I don't want to do the upkeep, you know, the maintenance, the oil changes, the tune-ups, the washing, the waxing, the polishing of the boats, the rinsing after the fact. It's just a lot, and I just want to enjoy my time fishing as much as possible and put all that stuff on the back burner, if not get rid of it altogether. So after some thinking, I decided that I'm gonna get a kayak. I told this to Ryan. Ryan agreed. He's gonna get a kayak too. So we'll be doing kayak fishing. The reason is, like I said, since this year was focused on shallow water, kayak can do the same thing as a shallow water boat, and a lot cheaper too. Seeing on gases that are premium right now. So we've went back and forth, and we've decided that we're going to get the Ascend 133X kayaks. We should be ordering them here today or tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently there's like a week before we get them, but it's March 20 something right now, 22nd, 23rd. So maybe by next week we'll be good. We'll get those in. Currently Bass Pro and Cabela's is running a sale, where you can get the Ascend 133X kayak, and I think it's going with the paddle, get a trolling motor for it, and it's going to be around $2,000, $1,999, I think is what it is. So it falls way below the budget of the boat I was looking at. I was looking at a budget of about $7,500 to $8,000, $7,500 to $8,000. Brought up to my next question. They were like, "Oh, how are you gonna transport it? Because you have a Jeep Renegade. Leave the name of my Jeep out your mouth. Don't worry about how I transport shit." No, I actually have a small trailer. I have a 4x8 trailer that I got from Harbor Freight, and we're just gonna add the and I built sides to it, so we're just gonna add the mounts to the top of that, and I'll just transport it that way. So that's where we're at. 133X Ascend, 133X from Bass Pro Shop. There are additional discounts involved. I just wish not to disclose those sources, but yeah, the only other question we had is that motor is a freshwater motor, and wanted to know how the heck it would run in saltwater. Right now that's kind of up in the air. We have some contacts, and we're going to make some calls to see what we could do, if maybe we could swap out for a saltwater motor and pay the difference. If not, how much is a saltwater motor? We'll just buy that and put it on there and forego the ultimate fishing package. That's what they're calling it. Or plan C, take it as it is, fish with it, be really thorough in cleaning out and rinsing out that saltwater trolling motor, really thorough, and basically riding that some bitch into the sunset until the trolling motor craps out on us, and then at that point in time, buy a saltwater rated motor. So these are our options. So we're just kind of playing it by ear right now, but yeah, definitely we're gonna go kayaking this time around. And anything we add to the kayak as far as the build goes, we'll be posting here and at JWI, and I'll link it somewhere around here. Just Winging It Outdoors. Catch me there too. Yeah, so that's the plan, and that's what I've been up to, amongst other things. So yeah, it's been a trying week. So switching gears here. One of my dogs developed lymphoma. Her name was Banana. She was awesome. We took her to chemo a little bit over a year ago. Took her to a specialist to get chemo, Dr. Susnick. He was awesome. He just recently retired. He gave us a good, maybe a little bit over a year with her in pristine condition, happy, healthy, running around, fighting with everybody, you know, being affectionate, loving, just being her. We took her to, after he retired, we took her to a second doctor, and the chemo didn't go as well. She got really sick. So we made a decision to, the oncologist basically told us, hey, we can give her chemo and give you a few more weeks with her. But we're already, you know, we're getting close to the end already. And she's only 7. She still had plenty left in her. So me and my wife decided to skip the chemo, because if she was going to be with us for a short time, we didn't want it to be a miserable time. So we just left it at that. And we got about 2 more weeks with her, and they were the best 2 weeks ever. She was lively, she was playing, and here a couple of days ago, she was having trouble breathing. We took her to the vet, to our vet, and they're a great practice. They're here in the NASA area, Clear Creek Animal Hospital, best vets ever. And they basically told us that it wasn't good. Her white blood cell count had tripled. We were at the end. I made a decision to, along with my wife, to bring her home for one more night. So we did. We brought her home, and yeah, enjoyed one more night with her. She was already getting really weak, and we know she was in a lot of pain. So we took her the next morning, which was Monday, and had to let her go. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. And a lot of people don't understand, because I know they don't have animals, they don't have dogs, they don't have pets. It's rough. It's rough when you raise something from she was born in this house, our house, along with the other pups. And it's hard when you raise something and all they do is want to be with you. Your entire existence is their existence, you know. And we held her to the very end. We held her. We loved her. We told her how much we were gonna miss her. It was definitely not. Yesterday sucked. Yesterday sucked. But as much as we miss her, we're just glad that she's no longer in pain and she's resting finally. As much pain as she was in, every time she would see my wife or me cry, she was like muscling up every bit of strength she had left to come to us to make sure we're okay. And that right there let me know that we needed to let her rest, you know. It was definitely tough. But it's one thing that I learned from her and how she lived her life was she was always brave, she was always strong, and she always did what made her happy. So it's gonna be a little shift in I guess the parameters of, you know, my life, and we all get caught up, you know, we all get to go to work and stuff, and have to provide for our families and tend to forget about ourselves in the mix, you know, and it's just kind of crazy. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we've been up to. She'll definitely be missed. Her name was Banana, and she was absolutely the goodest puppy ever. Whenever she would get aggressive with the other dogs, I would tell her nope, to calm down. Her little ears would flop up, and I was like, put the battle ears down, Banana. And then I was starting to my little, Banana, be a good puppy, Banana. Daddy loves good puppies. You're a good puppy, Mama. Be a good puppy for Daddy. And she would like calm down and lay down, and she would walk clear across the room. She would stomp clear across the room. She's a little dog, a little Chihuahua Terrier mix. Come to me, get on my lap, look at everybody, and flop down on my lap. Like she was mad that she had to be a good puppy for me, but she always came through. So yeah, we're gonna miss her. And this summer, I'm gonna try to fish more. My job schedule is kind of crazy. I'm sorry about that little banana thing. I just had to get that out there. Because she was definitely one of the loves of my life. But this summer, back to what I was saying, this summer is gonna be definitely shallow water fishing. That's gonna be the focus. We're gonna be hitting the marsh. We're gonna be looking for redfish, trout, flounder, inshore species. And we're going to be hitting some new areas. I know the last few videos that we spent on just winging it outdoors, we were running around hitting the jetty or hitting the dike, but we're going to be focusing, I think, on this year, because of the kayaks, we're going to be focusing on like the marsh area and Moses Lake. So if he's out there, give us a shout out. What's up? We'll also be focusing on different areas, like the intercoastal, Christmas Bay, San Luis Pass area out there. We'll be out there kayak fishing, definitely be out there hitting it up. So if you see us, definitely give us a shout out, give us a hey, what's up, hi, you'll see us out there. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your thoughts, prayers, condolences, and everything else positive that you send our way for our current my current situation here at home with Banana. But yeah, thank you for everything. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but I know that's going to change soon. So the ones that are here, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as always, once we get those kayaks in and start getting them set up, we're going to take you along on a ride with us, what we do to add to them, what we're going to do to fix them up, get them ready for fishing, because it's just really just adding a trolling motor, I think, and just a couple of odds and ends we'll take with us, and we'll see how we manage to make this summer kind of different, fun, you know, while we both work full-time jobs again. Before we just winging it, I really wasn't working full-time. I was kind of doing a lot of side business stuff, not illegal, all legal, all 100% above board. But now that I'm working full-time again, we're gonna see how it goes, and yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you once again for everything, and we'll be seeing you soon. Hang in there. Thank you for joining us. If we go hunting, we're going to hit the shooting range soon, and it should be within the next few days, and we'll definitely post that. But thanks for sticking with us. Please like, subscribe to my channel, Just Winging It Outdoors. Do the same, please. Thank you so much. Love y'all.